All right, guys. My name is William, because I am Will, because Will I am. All right. All right. So I'm here with
James.
James. All right. So I'm here with James. So I wanted you guys to, see the making of my website and the people that I pick people in my life that's in certain areas in which I want to structure this community that I'm starting. So I came to mind of James because James is playing his guitar and we talked about music a whole lot and I see him actually like uh, moving forward with whatever what he's doing as far as with his music. So so far what I've heard him talk about the music he likes to play and the things he do and I see some of his music on Facebook and on YouTube and here we are with Plan and and he's gonna like kind of like be a little guide here right now because I would like this opportunity for Mr. James right here to be able to like instruct me to show me how to start playing a guitar, the some of the notes and tones and positions of the fingers and things like that. So and then after this right here, what will happen is he will become the music director of my little community that I'm putting together, that you guys see on YouTube or the site itself, or even on Facebook. So we're just gonna have a little bit of fun, and just chill and see how things go. So we're gonna see if this guy really can be a director. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see see if he can wear this title. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. So here we go. This is just community. We having fun out here. So here we go. I'm sorry. I like my monster drinks a little bit, so I sip a little bit on it. All right. So it's up to you now, buddy.
Okay. All right. So, what should we start with? Should we begin?
It's on you.
Okay. All right. So the basic approach to the guitar is you want to have your own mindset of what don't try nothing too hard. Just get a groove going. It could be anything with just a simple just a simple beat like. You know, and then just add in another note. So put your finger on a fret, switch. You know, just a simple beat like that. And once you begin to learn like the fingerings to make different sounds, you get to interpret your own little sound. So that's how you generate new sounds. Some of my influences, I study a lot. Simple basic chords, they'll have like a set chord pattern, and I'll probably change the chords up to make a new sound to make it my own. So I mean, it's not too hard, but you just gotta. I don't know, because I'm still a beginner myself, but I've been teaching myself along the way, so still, you know, you just go from there.
Okay. So.
If you want, I could probably move the extra strings for you, so you can get it at stable stage. Fine, okay. All right, so we don't have to get the capos.
Hmm?
We don't have to get the capo.
Okay.
Let's start off with a simple chord. All right, so the fingerings will be these two fingers, and for the second and the third string, which would be the normal sixth out of the normal sixth string, you're going to place it on the second one and the third one, which would be the thicker ones rather than the skinnier ones. Yeah, you kind of got it. You basically got it for the 12th string. I mean, extra six strings, that's where.
Yeah. It has a little bit like I noticed that yours has like a more precision type of a sound to it versus mine has a lot of filler in it, a lot of like a lot of other tunes, other sounds in it.
Hmm.
So it's like it sounds pretty good. It sounds like it's on the same note.
It's basically there. It's basically there.
Okay.
All right, so that we call that a E minor because it's a E, and instead of a major chord, which is the standard happy and jolly, they call it a minor chord because it's a dark sound.
Yeah.
E minor, E major, it's all happy and jolly. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of the chords have major and minors, but that's how you get the dark tones. With the feelings. As you start to make your own lyrics and stuff, and that's you want the more darker tones because you got that feeling you want to get out to the people. So you're gonna use that dark one. And basically, if you want to take E minor and just strum a couple of the notes, like yeah. What I'm basically doing here is just going up four notes, bringing it back down, and just keep it to the beat.
I know you're not going to the lower, the bottom,
The
bottom
higher,
ones
yeah,
because you don't want that sound yet.
yeah, not just yet. Just keeping it, just as an opener, rather than just start hitting it. Keep it as a basic opener, and then later on we'll get into the different sounds. All right, now next fingering is going to be uh, the second string, the third string, the fourth string, and the fifth string.
Still is E minor.
No, no, we're changing the A minor. Now,
So this
this,
is my E. This is my E minor right
yeah,
here,
this
right?
this is your E minor,
Okay.
and the second string right here is an A. Is an A. So
The
we'll be
second
wanting,
string, this string right here.
the thicker string right here is an A.
Okay.
And a lot of, for reference, some people start out as this one and this two, three, four, five, six. I like to do it from closest to furthest. One, two, three, four, five, six. I mean, it's easier my way. A lot of professionals would be like, no, that's wrong. Don't do that. No, no, no.
Okay. Okay.
So same thing.
How about we take a little break?
Okay.
Okay. And let's just do a little chit chat
Okay.
with the good guitars. We're
Okay.
leaving good guitars up. Well, oh shoot. Okay, you got somebody honking at you. All right, but that's all right. But so what I would like to bring to your attention, so because it's very important. We're all listening to him. You have like a little nice little sound. He knows to do with his fingers and things like that. So I want you to be aware that this is okay. The position that I would like for you to occupy is not going to be a very. It's not going to be. It should be an easy position for you to feel, but if you're not totally where you need to be at, it's going to be a hard position to feel. Okay, so and why am I saying this is because we're based upon spirituality. So when we get together and we have a group of people, it's based upon spirituality. So it's really basically taking everything that you have in this life form in your possession and finding the spiritual link with it at the same time finding the natural link with it. So that when you do music and play music, um, I would like for it to be able to affect a person's perspective as far as their spirituality. That the very chords that you play can actually send out vibrations of sound from your guitar out into where people listen to you and like really really find it serenity, find it opening, and find it as an avenue for different things to happen.
Hmm.
You see, so So this is basically where I'm at and what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish, and this is what I would like for you to see. And basically, really, I'm not giving you any rules to live by. Okay, so it's actually I'm giving you like sort of like the atmosphere, the direction, the vision, and where we're trying to go. So when you do play your music, and maybe and probably there's going to be people that you're probably going to instruct and help and lead and guide as far as the music. So this is um, this is something that this is a really nice opportunity to have. But I'm trying to get you. I hear your music. I hear you. You're able and capable of playing your music. But I would like to know what's going on in your thinking while you're playing your music, because what's going on in your thinking while you're playing your music has a lot to do with how your music, how the vibrational sound goes away from you out into where whoever hears it. So like right now, when people hear your music and they be like, "Yes, I want to be a part of that. That sounds nice. I would really like to learn how to play the guitar like he does, or I'd just like to, be in an atmosphere while he's playing the guitar." So, is that cool?
Yeah.
I guess it dried up, huh? So, so this is where I'm at. So, this is where we're at. So I wanted to kind of like focus on you as far as hearing you play with that perception.
Mhm.
You know, so we're looking at nature, being one with nature around us. You know, spirituality. But we definitely are not really into religion. No, 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 no. That's sort of like a guide for a certain type of a person. But we're not trying to have that type of atmosphere here. So what's some of your perspectives on naturalism, natural laws, and the atmosphere and spirituality?
You know, um, that's a very good question. Basically, what I think about it is, find things what do you want in your world, and try to set your try to build based upon what you want. If you want good things, if you want to see, the sun every day, you can on a rainy day. You know, you shouldn't let what's going on around you, stop you from, what you're doing. You should, you know, have a strong inner self and bring it out so everybody can see it, and then
Radiate,
yeah, and then they'll be able to tell, he's not normal. Something's up with him.
right?
Something's up with him.
They need to be a part of that.
They need to, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I'm liking what I hear, and that's because that's along the lines where we're at, and is because I'm hearing you saying that the person has to be, I mean, not has to be, but a person. It would be good if a person could, reflect on themselves
Hmm.
inside, and that way that they can radiate outside of themselves around to their atmosphere, like where, they can affect the grass, the trees,
Yeah.
you, the next person. It just, what I mean, that whatever is beautiful in them, that they can express it in another language. Okay, and that language being music. Music is a universal language. Dancing is a universal language. Okay, there are other universal languages, but I just wanted to touch on a few to give you and everybody else an understanding on what I'm speaking about when I say that there's another universal language. And there are so many artists that we saw in the past that are very good with dancing,
Hmm.
to where it's like it's universal speaking
Yeah.
and music, the very tunes that we play in the atmosphere. I was playing one day in the park, and there was a little dog came up to me behind me. He was just sitting there looking at me, just listening. I didn't know he was there until I turned around. I turned around, and he's like, and then he just walked off. And then there was two deers that came up. They didn't come all the way up to me, but they came up, and they were like too close for a deer. Deers are like really afraid of take off running, but
Yeah.
they came up. So it's let me know the chorus that I was playing was actually going out into the atmosphere, and it was linking spiritually and naturally with everything around me. So it's kind of beautiful to hear you speak like that, to where the inner self and reflecting outward, and people want to be a part of that and link up with that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's that's basically I wanted to touch on that aspect of it too, because we touched on the aspect of the sound.
Yeah.
but touching on the aspect of spirituality and naturalness. So if you wanna, you got something you wanna say? The 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 words of the big musical director.
Yeah. Whenever I approach an instrument, usually, when I'm feeling sad or down, or whenever I'm just feeling, let's just start at relaxing. I feel like playing the guitar, so I'll play something relaxing. I won't strictly go into something out of ordinary, because I don't play a lot of metal music, so I play something that's relaxing to me. I play exactly what I want to hear from guitar players. I will never play something that a guitar player does, unless if I'm doing a performance. But I would do exactly what how I'm feeling at that moment. So if I want to feel relaxed, now I'll do strictly relaxing music. If I'm mad that day, or if I just need to just feel like I need to just do something physical, I'll go play my drums. Might get better. It's happened before, but you know, it does work. It does work.
That's work,
Does
and
work.
that's very important because some people cannot control their emotions. And because they can't control their emotions, sometimes people will bottle your emotions up inside and repress it and repress it and repress it, and a lot of times their emotions come out in their own will, their own way that they want to come out, and it usually gets people in trouble. It usually causes people to lose special relationships. Um, it causes us to be out of balance with people around us and out of sync with people around us, and we wonder why things are not what it should be, and people don't see us a certain way that we wish for them to see us. And so, what I heard uh, James here say is that you have to be assertive. You have to be assertive with your emotions, and you have to have a um, particular function for each one of your emotions to express it, to deal with it, because sometimes, even though you can express it and you can deal with it, sometimes your emotions and your feelings can get so suppressed and so like really, really strong inside of you that you need to go and you need to do something assertive. And he said that like whenever he's feeling a certain way, he'll go and play his drums. That's being assertive. If he's angry, he'll go and play his drums, and it's helping him deal with that very important emotion of anger, you know, the misunderstanding of things. So I mean, and I do this too. I mean, sometimes I used to be assertive because when I was little, once I knew that I get in trouble for holding my feelings in, it comes out and I get in trouble. So I started being assertive. I used to go and hit a punching bag for about 3 hours. But that changed, because I started to do inner communication with myself, and started controlling how I thought about things, because my thoughts controlled how I ended up feeling about things and how emotions started to take place. So this is the type of stuff that we're doing right now. So with that, we don't want to give you guys all the gold nuggets, all right? But we just want to let you know where we're at, what page we're on. And if you want to be involved, hey, we actually welcome you. If you want to donate your time, if you want to donate material things, if you want to donate money, if you want to donate advice, words, please be a part of what we're doing. Of course, we're doing something very beautiful, and so here we are. I'm spending time. Um, some money here that was donated in for other community, what we're putting together. So you can see right here what's going on. So this is Mr. James right here. How are you doing?
Uh,
What's your name?
what's your name, man?
Okay, well, we have a third party that just walked up. You guys can't see him, but we just trying to invite him, make him feel comfortable. He don't have to give his name or nothing. You know, he's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and finish doing what we're doing, and we're kind of like gonna like not have any rules here. You
No
know,
rules.
um, we'll have rules, but for people that need rules. they can't control themselves, they can't interact or whatever. But right now we're not operating under any rules. We're just really feeling in this and doing the moment. Okay, so we don't disregard rules or laws. That's not what we're saying. We're saying we're just being free at the moment to let something create here. We're creating something here. We're creating karma. All right. So this is it. I'm just letting you guys know. I hope you guys watch this video all the way through, so you can get all this information. You can get all the feeling of what's going on here. All right. This is how it's done. All right. And so, how are you?
How old am I?
Yes.
19.
See, 19. Here's a
19.
19-year-old young man here. Okay. I don't want to tell you guys my age, but I'm 47. So this brother right here, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what age you are.
Yeah.
Okay. If this brother could be 16, right? Of course, we wouldn't like kind of reach out for like minors and nothing like that, because then that's you need parents' consent and you need other things. You have laws and stuff like that. But I'm just saying though, he's 19, okay, and he has qualities that says that he's a music director. That he can accomplish and make some things happen, as well as if he was 50 or 60 years old. So age don't is has nothing to do with it. It has something to do with he possessed inside. What's inside of him that was reflecting outward. Okay? So this is why I'm saying that we're not going by any rules. We're just being free to have fun and chill. Okay? All right.
Definitely.
Yep. So that A, I'll go from the
Mhm.
I'll go from the E minor.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
right.
remember this. So
Yeah,
by the
always
time
go
we
back.
get done today,
Mhm.
I should be able to help him play a song or something. All right. So at least a little something, something. So this is the E minor.
Yeah, you got your E minor right here.
That's the E minor. Now the A, you said this was the A.
You're gonna leave the second string open.
So I'm just gonna
Oh, this string right here, completely delete it. Pretend it's not even there.
the top one.
Yeah, the very top one. And you're gonna go down to the second one. You're gonna leave that one open, but you're gonna play it. You're gonna put your finger, the third string, on the second fret.
Okay. So right here.
Right there. We're gonna put the index finger right, or I'm sorry, the ring finger right directly beneath it on the same fret.
And this is
These
my A.
spaces are correct, by the way.
This is my A then.
Scoot it down right in between the second one.
Let's see here.
Switch your handle right there. Perfect. Perfect.
Both of
That's
them.
excellent. That's excellent.
Okay.
And your what's it called?
Forefinger.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna put that one on the fifth string.
Fifth string.
Yeah. And this is A minor. You can tell that that has like some, some feeling in there. That's also kind of a dark feeling. Now, this is A major. That's happy.
Okay,
We
that's
don't
happy.
we don't want happy.
We don't want
We
happy.
don't because
Why don't we want happy?
well, it depends on what you're feeling, but
Okay.
sometimes you have to give a little feeling there to connect to the outer people.
Okay.
The
Okay.
outer people. Not everybody's happy, so you want to see, yeah, like you want to be like, hey, I'm going through something, and I know other people are too. So let's all connect in a way,
Okay.
and we all can relate to each other.
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna go from E minor.
Okay. This is my E minor right here.
hmm and just standard chord. 1, 2, 3. Switch to the A minor. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna try that.
Okay.
Just
Now you
just
say
looping it.
the third. Let's see. This one too. That's my A
That,
minor.
that's
Wait a
your E
minute.
minor.
Oh, I'm right here. These are the wrong fingers. That's my. This is my.
Slide down one.
Go down
Fingers.
here.
Yeah. That's perfect. Perfect. You already got it.
All right. And
Already
this
got
is
it. That's your A
my.
minor. You don't just play these 5 notes right here. You can leave this one out because
Okay.
this one isn't.
All right. Now let me get down here.
And if you can, just when I started playing before I got fast, just just at least a note within the sequence was helpful.
Okay.
It could be either the root or one of the high notes.
Okay. So how about if you just keep going back and forth from E minor to A minor,
Hmm.
and I'll just try to stay up with you.
Okay.
So if I'm not there, I'll just stop and it may
Try to
take me
catch
a
on.
little time, but I'll
Okay.
come and fit in.
Hmm. Definitely.
All right. Okay.
Start up slow. A minor, E minor, two, three, four, A minor, two, three, four, E minor, two, three, A minor, E minor. Yeah. E minor, A minor on 5, E minor. Yeah. See, and then already.
So yeah, feeling a little something going on here. So that sounds good. That's pretty good. So it's very nice. So um, so you don't okay. Here's where we got to do this, and I would like to do this on the video, so that way that we don't have to do a whole bunch of unnecessary writing and stuff. So
Yeah.
um, do you mind if I take this video and post it up on my website?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's going to be on the internet. A lot of people and anybody's going to be watching it. Um, and not I don't this I mean like without charge, without any money being paid to you for this being up there.
Mhm.
Okay. So in case anybody wanted to talk to you or get in touch with you, you're fine with that. I mean, we're not talking about any stalking people. We're talking about people who are like an email or you comment the video or you're, if there's anything available that he has let us know and me myself that you guys can actually interact with us. Now, I have one more issue that I have to bring to your attention. All right. So now, um, how do you feel about your address being known?
Um.
Because the piece of paper we had covered up there
Yeah.
fell off.
I mean, it's not really a big problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna come and try to hunt me down. But yeah, the
So
street is
I
up
mean,
there.
so that'd be fine if
Yeah, that's fine.
that's on the internet.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so all right, so we got that all cleared up because we don't want. So reason why I'm doing this, people, is I'm speaking like this is because we're cool. We're sitting out here, we're jamming, and there's nothing wrong. There's no harm being done. But when you take it and you put this on the internet, there are other factors that we have to factor in. So let's say like we're sitting here, we're practicing maybe some Jimi Hendrix or some Luther Vandross or some Stevie Wonder or some Alice, some Joplin, and we're actually playing it music. See, we can't post the video up on YouTube because it would be copyright issues. See, things like that we don't really take into account. So this is why I'm trying to bring this out on the table so that we all can have fun without nobody getting in trouble, nobody feeling disrespected, nobody feeling that they've been violated, and we can keep right on having fun. All right. So here we go. This is how we do it. So, and how about I said your name? So how do you feel about your name being spoken on camera on the internet?
Oh, it's not a problem at all.
You're fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with
I
it.
have
Yeah.
your okay. So
Yeah.
everything I mentioned, Speaking about, I have your consent. We have your consent to let this go the way it's going,
Yep.
right? Great. As I just spoke with you about, is that fine?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So your consent is good.
Hmm.
All right. So okay. So I have other instruments. I have a keyboard, but I'm not going to pull that out. But I do have a little flute, a little something, because I believe in the flute has these high notes. They send out high notes of high vibrations. These are called vibrations, and it has a tendency just to communicate with the atmosphere, with our surroundings, with our universe, and we have fun with it, and we communicate with it. It opens us up a little bit because now we're vibrating at a frequency that's open to receive other frequencies that actually is becomes one with our frequency and actually enhances or um, it elevates or change our frequency for a little bit, and we enjoy that and we like that. And especially if we sit out here and we could play some music out away from our normal everyday going about our hustle and bustle and all our business and everything like that, and then we can come out and chill out and sit down and play, and then we return to our normal frequency, and we're good with that. So I'll just brought this out, but I'm gonna put it back. But I just let you guys know, music. Okay, all right. So with that, you got anything you want to say before I turn this video off?
No, I've basically said everything. Check out some of my videos. You'll be able to, realize what I was saying earlier before. I do things that relates to me, that comes from the heart. Because that's what it's about. You want to do things that feels good to the heart. You don't want to get too uncomfortable, but you do want to get uncomfortable to a certain extent.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. But hey,
Right.
thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
People
No
need to hear
problem.
this.
No problem. And what I do is I don't practice other people's sounds. I don't practice Jimi Hendrix. I don't practice Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Stevie Wonder, Stevie Nicks, Nita Baker, Kenny G, some names, Kashif. I don't I don't practice that. I practice what comes from my heart, what comes from inside, and it's my new music. It's my new song. So and that's basically what he said. And so I just kind of like gave him some perspective to let him share what he want to share, and when everything, a lot of things that he shared, you know, is what I already think. You know, so um, I am Will, because Will I am William. Thanks guys for hanging out with us. Uh, Hopefully we'll see some of you guys. You guys want to get involved and have a good time. All right, I'm out.